Today, let's dive into an intriguing concept, the evolution of humanity and how knowledge is the ultimate form of energy in our world.
Absolutely, it's fascinating to think about how we've evolved as a species. And it's especially interesting when we think about how pivotal moments like 2012 were seen as the end of one era and the beginning of another.
Right. It was considered the last year of humanity's evolutionary progress. After that, it's not about further evolution, but about how we use the knowledge we've accumulated.
Exactly. So, starting from 2013, the focus shifted towards utilizing that knowledge, adapting it, and moving forward with what we've learned so far.
And in the context of this shift, the Year of the Dragon takes on a special significance, right? It's seen as a symbol of an important change, of transformation.
Yes, the Year of the Dragon isn't just about the animal itself. It's a representation of a critical period. It's also tied to the generational transitions that shape the course of history. Like, think about how certain years are marked with symbolic animals. The Year of the White Horse or the Golden Pig, for example.
That's right. But here's a curious thing. The concept of the White Tiger Year didn't always exist. It wasn't until about 50 years ago that it became a cultural symbol. Before that, no one really talked about it.
It's fascinating how these symbols evolve. And speaking of which, the people born during such transformative times are now stepping into roles of influence. People born, say, in the 1950s or 60s are the ones who are shaping the world today, right?
Exactly. These people, now in their 60s, have lived through some of the most crucial changes in history. They've been at the center of it all, absorbing knowledge and passing it on.
And that's where we come to a really important point. Knowledge as energy. People don't often realize this, but knowledge is the most powerful energy humans have.
Yes, when we think of energy, we often think about things like electricity or oil, but knowledge is the true driving force. It's the accumulated wisdom of humanity, the energy that's been built up over centuries.
That's such an interesting perspective. And when you consider how this energy has been developed, you start to see how everything we know today is the result of a long process of learning and evolving.
Exactly. And in this modern era, particularly in places like South Korea, this knowledge has been absorbed and used in ways that have transformed entire nations.
It's amazing, right? I mean, even something like receiving foreign aid or international support was a part of this bigger process of gathering knowledge and energy. It wasn't just about material goods. It was about gaining the insights that would drive progress.
And we can see that in pivotal moments, like the 1988 Seoul Olympics. It wasn't just a sporting event. It was a symbol of the culmination of all that accumulated knowledge and energy coming together.
Absolutely. The 1988 Olympics were a turning point, showcasing how far South Korea had come, not just in terms of economics, but in terms of its place on the global stage. It was like the world recognized the energy South Korea had absorbed and contributed back to humanity.
And now, as we look to the future, we need to use all that knowledge to open new paths, right? We're at the threshold of a new era, and it's our turn to shape what comes next.
Yes, and that's why it's so important to recognize that knowledge isn't just static. It's something we continually build on, absorb, and apply to create a better future for all of us.
So the question is, are we ready to carry this responsibility forward? Because the future depends on how well we use the energy of knowledge.
Absolutely. The way we handle the knowledge and wisdom passed down to us will determine the future for generations to come. It's a responsibility we can't take lightly.
So let's keep absorbing, learning, and evolving, because the path forward is in our hands. Thanks for this insightful conversation.
My pleasure. And to everyone listening, let's remember that the journey of evolution is ongoing and knowledge is the fuel that powers it.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning,